chance to look her up, look up Kahra. She's got an amazing portfolio of things. I've seen her in a lot of movies. I've seen her perform live. She performed Mermaid's Tales for the White Screen Film Festival is what it was.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
down in Vegas.
And she's a fitness coach and a voice coach. You got a lot going on. How did you get, like you talked about having taken voice lessons. Now you're giving them. So what transitioned into that? How did that happen?
Well, both of my parents are teachers, and I have found that I have other friends that have like won the voice and things like that. And they say, how do you even teach voice? How can you even do that? So I do find teaching is a skill separate of its own. I find teaching voice just an amazing art. It's very different from like guitar. Either your finger's there or it's not. I also teach piano. Your finger's either there or it's not.
Yeah, like what do you tell your students? Your vocals aren't right. You know,
but voice is it's really an art to it, which is I love art. So
and you're in the right place.
Exactly, Artist Loft.
Artist Loft.
Up in the loft.
And we've got Frank's stuff out there as well.
My stuff out there, my books out there. I've got 13 books out there. So come on down, take a look at us. And also, Kahra also does sort of like cosplay.
Yes.
Superhero stuff. Talk about that.
That's right. I've been working for a Miami superhero since, it's gonna be 10 years now.
So like you do the Comic Cons and everything like that?
I do animes. Barbie's been really popular. I happen to look like that.
Yeah.
So I've done JoJo Siwa, Marilyn Monroe. I did Betty Boop at the Hollywood Florida Film Festival this year.
Oh, wow.
Boop. Yeah.
Boopity doop, I'm Betty Boop. How are you today, doll? You look so good.
You got the voice down pat. All right.
Holy.
I didn't expect that. That's great.
I didn't expect that at all. Wow.
And I've known her a long time, so these are things that I can say, wow, like, you know.
Thank you.
To know somebody for so long and just discover some of their new talents is really cool.
But yeah, mostly birthday parties for kids, Disney princesses, whatever they need, I come through. Hula dancing.
Have you ever thought about going to Disney, working at Disney? I heard it's pretty brutal, but have you thought about it?
I've heard some brutal rumors. Yeah.
It'll make me second guess it too. Like, come on, Mouse, what are you doing?
So you do any public performance on singing, or you just do music videos?
Let's see, public performance. Yes, I work with the band Mature Musical Pictures, and we do back in 2020 and 2021. We opened for a lot of national touring bands in the rock scene. So I was performing quite a bit then, opening for really big acts.
Wow. So I mean, your music's real like mellow, and you're opening for like rock bands. It's an interesting dynamic.
I really love all different types of music. For me, one of the most important things is like the message of the song, which is why I love being an independent. You can say things that signed artists are frankly not allowed to say.
That is very true.
You can't talk against your boss.
That's true.
And you wanted to give a shout out to Bryant.
Bryant August, yes, of Atrium. They're touring now. I think they have a big gig coming up in Louisiana.
Boy, shout out to
Bryant was originally supposed to be with us tonight, but he ended up on a tour with a band, so we're going to get him at a later date.
Hey, when the music calls.
That's it.
You got to go. Answer. I can't do it like that.
Yeah, but I do love the rock scene. Bryant does a lot of, it's called aggro. When you talk like this, this kind of thing. So it is fun to explore different sides of that. And I think, me as an actor, I love exploring different types of music because of that. You have to. In rock, you have the frustration and different things. If you're a Disney princess, it's nice, it's pretty. But then I love doing stuff like the Queen of Hearts.
Off with their heads.
Oh, we didn't even plan that.
That was not planned. Yes, absolutely. That's great. Now, is there any roles that you're looking towards, or is there any roles that you have always wanted to play as an actress?
Well, Elsa got me into it. Elsa from Frozen. Because I kind of look like that. So it's pretty much just whatever comes up. Whatever's popular, whatever's rolling. But as far as my own career, I have a new song coming up. It's called Psyop. So it kind of talks about kind of some things that are going on the worldwide level. And then another song called Mermaid Holiday, which we actually filmed the music video at the Key West Mermaid Festival last year.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Key West.
And where can our viewers find your music?
KahraMusic.com. The most important is how you spell it, Kahra. So if you Google that 5-letter word, you find me, which is actually worth millions.
Nice.
Google search.
Google search.
When I get all those ads, I'm
Yes.
like, you're lying.
Yeah, when you make it
didn't
to
really
Google.
look me up.
It's like you made it, like I made it to Google. You can Google me.
Yes.
You've recorded over 200 songs. Do you write them all?
Not all of them. Actually, Suddenly December was written by Janet Goodman and Carol Daniels from the Nashville Songwriters Association.
Oh, wow.
Which
okay.
I've been involved with for probably over a decade. And they really are a great, let's say I'm working on a song and, you get so many different opinions from many people. It really helps your writing.
You ever go to Nashville?
I do.
Good.
I do. We recorded that one there and then another... I don't know if I can say it. One with Atrium there coming up.
We can't tell
Little
anybody.
spoiler.
A little spoiler. Can't say anything. Brian's got to say that.
It's all right. It's all right. You can tell us. It's just us.
Okay. Right. So yes, love going to Nashville. So much talent there, and it's really growing there. It's like Atlanta, Hotlanta.
Hotlanta. Yes. But they need to bring everything back to Florida because it's summer here all on, and I mean, we're here.
Yeah, we gotta get the incentives back down here.
Yes. I remember we always used to talk about that, even with the.
Back.
That was something that I know that everybody focuses on and everything. But I got to tell you, the people that are actually still producing films in Florida are producing some really good films.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of like it's a lot of the people that were not really interested. They were just trying to do it for the quick fame or whatever. They're not there anymore. So what you get now is a lot more quality people. People are dedicated and trying to make a name
Fort
for
Lauderdale,
themselves. So.
excuse me, Fort Lauderdale and Broward County has come up with some, not really a lot, but fairly decent sized incentives you can go through.
Oh,
Film
wonderful.
Florida. Yeah.
Nice, okay.
They have packages for films up to $10 million they'll give incentives to. So Film Florida is coming through.
So what else do you do, Kahra? Because you seem to do it all.
Well, a couple different things. I'm an actor for Just Murder Mystery. So
Oh, wow, okay.
It's they can hire us at even assisted living facilities, and it's like that we just come and we act. It's like a 3-act play.
And it's like a murdery mystery, like.
We have a whole script. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and you work with only one other actor, so there's really only 2 of you. And Just has a couple different scripts, so depending on which one.
And you're doing this in
the
front of
theme
like
is.
a group of people.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've done them at Chabad's. Am I saying that correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
and
right?
yeah, and
Good job.
different senior centers or different places.
She got it right. She's cultured.
Okay, yeah, that was for the ladies. It was cool.
Oh, got to get it right.
And you also do that for like fundraising too? I mean, can an organization hire your crew to put on a murder mystery and then charge?
Yeah.
Well, then we need to talk.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's a
we
lot
need
of
to talk,
fun.
make it happen.
And it's a way to bring entertainment to where people are too.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break right now, and we'll be back in a few seconds with Kahra, me, and Kenny.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yes. So anyway, we're doing kind of like a Pat and Vanna kind of thing. It's called Wheels of Unfortunate. So
that sounds
unfortunate.
awesome.
so we have like
awesome.
a wheel that basically mimicking the game. And then The Price is Wrong.
That's great.
That's great.
And then Jeopardized. So
Wow, I'm all in. I want in. I want to be a guest.
So that's
on
another
Jeopardized.
fun thing, that kind of thing.
I'll fit right in that one.
So yeah, a lot of just adult entertainment as well, like fun stuff.
How long does it take? Like you said, you filmed at the play. How long does it take for all the editing and everything for a video? A lot of people don't understand that sometimes you're seeing something that a film like that's been filmed like 6-7 months ago, sometimes even a year ago. How long is the average time for those videos to be edited?
Well, my latest video, it's called That's What She Said, was actually filmed, believe it or not.
I said that earlier.
You said that earlier.
And that's kind of why, it was actually filmed after the Widescreen Film Fest back in 2019, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I met Vito Palmisano, who was doing his behind the scenes kind of thing, and he had a drone. And we went just outside of Las Vegas. Have you ever heard of Red Rocks Canyon?
Yeah.
So, you got to get permits to get in. So we filmed it like just outside the entrance,
Nice.
So that's where it was filmed. So you're right. It took me a long time. I had footage from the day before, but I ended up going just solely with the drone footage for that one.
Wow.
It's a short 2-minute. So
You know what's funny? I see so many, I hear so many stories, and I see so many directors that they take a risk that they're not really supposed to do. And they do it,
anyway.
and then ends up. You always hear these stories about times like that where you're like, someone says, "Oh yeah, we did this, and we really weren't supposed to, but we did it anyway." And I think it speaks to the guts that it takes to be in the entertainment industry, to get up on stage and sing, to get in front of a camera, to produce a film. All that stuff takes guts, and you got to kind of.
And it was fitting it in. We had to all check out of the hotel. Everyone else had to make a flight. We ran over there, filmed it. He had to bring the car back, and we flew out. Like it was like, crazy.
A whole different kind of drive-by.
You just gotta love it.
Yeah, but it all came together.
It all came together, and that one's been racking up some awards too.
Wow,
good.
Through Film Freeway, so I recommend that for artists as well.
Look that up, Film Freeway. You're getting free advice here.
Yeah, no, it's great because there's film festivals all over the world, and a lot of them are just virtual now. Some of them they'll ask you, "Hey, are you gonna come?"
It's funny, when I first started attending film festivals, I was surprised at the quality of the films. Some of them weren't, but some of them were surprisingly really good, and the uniqueness of all the stories. There was like nothing that you would see in Hollywood, and I think it plays back to what you said, where there's certain things they can't touch, can't say. But here in the independent world, it's like no holds barred, and that's really cool.
Yeah, there's too much corporate power telling them what to do.
Yeah,
and an independent doesn't have to worry about that.
Yeah, let an artist be an artist.
Yeah,
Just be an artist.
Definitely
Be an artist.
Yeah. I know a lot of signed artists that have been signed to labels and things, and they were really limited with the messages and things like that.
Right,
so.
it's like I wouldn't want my art handcuffed. I need to be.
Art handcuffed, I like that. Or chained.
Or chained. Definitely don't want that.
Chain of fools.
And so how I want to make sure we're clear. Is your social media? It's. I saw it was Kahra Sing. There's like two of them, but so which one is the one that you want them to follow so they can go on, so they can follow everything that you're doing and keep up with you?
Thank you. It's KahraMusic, KAHRA Music on Instagram.
Can't spell your own name wrong. You got to do now. You got to do it again.
KAHRAmusic.com, and that'll bring you to the Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm also on what's that new one?
Wait, you got to be on
Not
everything.
only YouTube,
Not TikTok.
Rumble.
Yeah, everybody's mad at TikTok. I don't know what happened. I missed that thing, but everyone's mad at TikTok.
I'm still good with TikTok. I'm just looking for other
That's
platforms.
just the government stretching their muscles trying to do something.
Oh,
They
okay.
should just stay out of everything.
Yeah, I never.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, people are like, "Oh, they're probably videoing you." Well, you can welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
The Brooklyn Cafe show too.
If you stop at a traffic light, they're videoing you there too. So what's the big deal?
Oh yeah, hey, take a selfie.
Take a selfie. Smile at the camera.
I just hope if they're gonna post me, that they use a good angle. You know what I mean? I don't want to find out there's some picture of me out there, but I'm gonna be upset and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Well, it depends if they like you or not. If they don't like you, they'll get the worst shot.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, but there's
picking
no
your
such thing
nose
as
or
as long as you get publicity, there's no such thing as bad publicity. As soon
That's
as your
what
name's
I've
out
heard
there,
too.
if your name's out there, it's out there.
That's
it.
true, but you ever put up a YouTube video and then you go and when it posts, instead of having a nice shot or something like that, it's like you with your face all scrunched and you're like, "Oh, come on."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, how did it pick that spot? It's like it knew.
I think it's like random, 3 spots that it picks through. But yeah, you can put your own.
So what is your favorite superhero to portray or character portray?
Oh,
You
that's
have a
nice
favorite?
of you to say. I do like Wonder Woman.
Wonder.
Never go wrong with
Now,
Wonder Woman.
I have a lot of my own costumes. My boss has a lot of them too, but I have the original Wonder Woman. So
The
I
Linda
have a
Carter
soft-
one?
Yeah.
No way.
I have a
Okay.
soft
That's the
spot
best
in my
one.
heart for
That's
that.
the best one.
I
That's the
know,
best
right?
one.
I
I don't know what they were thinking.
But
Bring back
everyone
Linda
keeps
Carter.
requesting the other one, but I got them both, you know, just
Yeah.
because you got to.
Nice.
And
nice.
I actually wrote a song called Wonder Woman and did like 8 different remixes.
Now,
I
are
was-
you
I was
into
on the
comics?
Brooklyn show talking about that.
Are you into comics, or you just is something you just direction to?
And what I did is I made my own comic book strips that went instead of a music video.
Oh wow, she's not even into comics. She creates them.
I did, and I wrote them. I mean, they're like really small, but here I brought some of them.
Yeah,
And
show.
yeah.
Oh
And
wow.
now the makeup was done by
Can you get that?
Can you get that? It's in there. Nice. All right, now I'm gonna enjoy it.
by like a makeup school. And
Oh, wow.
so they did the this one's called Two-Faced, so half of the face is like burnt off.
Wow.
And we even did a frozen Elsa. So frozen frostbite.
Oh,
She was the
Elsa got frostbite.
yeah,
Elsa got
yeah.
frostbite.
The nose looks like it fell off.
If you look down to the, there it is. Elsa's got frostbite.
Now my favorite was this, the zombified. I was so scary. I was walking around there and people were just horrified looking at
Yeah.
me, and that's
That's pretty intense.
it was really cool actually.
how did they get
to
it that
look
they-
that ugly?
They took the picture. So they took the picture, and then
Well, you do a whole photo shoot, you know,
because this looks, I mean, it looks really cartoonish. It's really cool, but it, you know, it's like it's obviously it's you.
yeah. So playing kind of all the
Now, where do you get
characters.
something like that done at?
Well, these I just, you know,
These
just
were for the videos or for?
just passing out. But the music, these are all in music video format on YouTube. So
Oh, wow.
you can check 'em
Wow.
out.
You guys got to
Wonder
check her
Woman on
out. She's
YouTube.
got some really cool stuff.
Yeah,
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
I gotta like all the cartoon and anime.
Yes.
It's kind of the Mag Chop vibe too, right?
It is. It is. It very much is. My, you know, I
Love
have an
that.
old school graffiti style vibe to it,
Yeah.
and then obviously the collage art just tells a different story. And I use a lot of urban and magazines to do it.
Correct. Urban from Chicago.
From Chicago, I got to
So
represent.
what part? What part?
I'm from Humboldt Park, Chicago.
Very
And
humble.
yeah, not humble, Humboldt, like the
Oh!
like the squid,
Humboldt Park.
like the mean squid. But I grew up there, and then I moved to Pompano Beach, Florida, and I've been here ever since. I did actually move back to Chicago for a stint because of nature down here. I was a little freaked out by it, but then, you know, I got stuck in a
You mean the
drive-by, and I was like,
hurricanes?
you know what, I'm going back and facing the lizards, and so that's why I ended up back in Florida. And it's been great.
Oh.
It's been interesting.
I mean, like crocodiles and stuff?
Well, yeah. You know, when I first moved down here and I saw one out in the wild, my question was, why isn't that thing in the zoo? You know, it didn't make sense that it lived here. You know what I mean? So there was a lot of freaking out going on when I moved down here.
Okay, so we got to wrap it up. We're on our last 2 minutes of the show. This is the Artist Loft. We are looking for sponsors for our show so we can go weekly. You can contact us at floridaartsnetwork.org. We have packages starting at $75 for sponsors. And Kenny may be doing his own show, so I think he may be also looking for sponsors.
Yes, coming soon, the third rail, where the power is. We're going to be talking about, I'm going to be doing a lot of interviews. I'm going to be just telling some crazy stories. It's going to be a good time. So stay tuned. I got some cool stuff coming on the way.
Okay, check us out next month. Like I said, we're moving to 5 o'clock, and we'll be on, for April, we'll be on every week.
Thank you for watching The Artist Loft. Make sure to tune in next time for another great show. A show that was produced by Ant Media Productions and hosted by the Florida Arts Network with your hosts Richard Sosa and Frank A. Ruffolo.